Hello there. The UK is applying today to join the fast-growing £9 trillion Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership. Firstly, please subscribe and like this video to give my channel a boost. And I'm always uploading new content, so please do check back daily. And a big thanks to my Patreon and PayPal supporters. You'll never get a trade deal with anyone, claimed the UK pro-EU lobby throughout the whole Brexit process. Well, the Tory MP and International Trade Secretary Liz Truss soon put that claim to bed. Having secured many rollover deals to keep things ticking over, as well as a good deal with Japan, the UK is now applying to become a member of the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, or CPTPP. The CPTPP is a £9 trillion trading bloc of some 500 million people. And if the UK is accepted, it will become the first non-founder member to be included and will take the CPTPP worth up to some £11 trillion. The UK would also be the second largest member by the size of its economy after Japan. Not only that, this is the trading bloc that Donald Trump pulled the US out of before it was formed. But now his successor, Joe Biden, is looking at joining it. And if the US did join, the combined GDP of CPTPP would be, well, ginormous. That would therefore give the UK a trade deal with the US by default. Talking to the Mar Show yesterday morning, Liz Truss said, "In future, it's going to be Asia-Pacific countries in particular where the big markets are, where growing middle-class markets are for British products. Of course, British businesses will have to reach out and take those opportunities, but what I'm doing is I'm creating the opportunities, the low tariffs, removing those barriers so they can go out and do that." With the point also being that if the bigger UK players do this, then there will be an instant demand in the UK for other UK businesses to supply them with whatever they need to make those exports happen. Joining the CPTPP will not be an immediate thing though. The negotiations aren't due, I gather, until spring. The UK government statement said, International Trade Secretary Liz Truss will speak to ministers in Japan and New Zealand on Monday morning to request to join the Comprehensive and Progressive Trans-Pacific Partnership with formal negotiations set to start this year. The announcement comes as the UK today celebrates 1 year since leaving the EU and becoming an independent trading nation. The CPTPP is currently an 11-country strong outfit, the member states being Australia, Brunei, Canada, Chile, Japan, Malaysia, Mexico, New Zealand, Peru, Singapore and Vietnam. And between them, these make up 13.4% of global GDP, making it the third or fourth largest trading bloc on the planet. The government said on this, joining the £9 trillion partnership will cut tariffs for UK industries, including food and drink and cars, while also creating new opportunities for modern industries like tech and services, ultimately supporting and creating high-value jobs across the UK. As well as, UK trade with the group was worth £111 billion in 2019, growing by 8% a year since 2016. And the first thing I see on social media is pro-EU rejoiners asking Brexiteers if they're happy to leave one trading bloc only to be dragged into another. Well, there's a surprise, not. And this is either designed trolling or those writing such absurdities have zero understanding of how either the EU or the CPTPP conduct their business. Take your pick. As the government statement says, unlike EU membership, joining does not require the UK to cede control over our laws, borders or money. And in a piece about this for The Telegraph, Liz Truss wrote, "We will be able to enjoy the full benefits of CPTPP without having to compromise on our sovereignty, our borders, or handing over cash to join. This club is all about free trade and nothing else." Not only that, we can still make other trade deals while we are a member of the CPTPP. The CPTPP does not have a commission, it does not have a parliament, it does not have a central court, it does not have its own currency, and it also does not appear to have its own national flag or anthem. So for the rejoiners out there is a chasm of difference between the two, and I hope this helps to explain it. Anyway, as I've already said, the government says that the members of the CPTPP were already worth $111 billion to the UK economy in 2019, and that it had been growing by 8% a year since 2016. And it lists the following advantages of membership: modern digital trade rules that allow data to flow freely between members, remove unnecessary barriers for businesses, and protect commercial source code and encryption. Eliminating tariffs quicker on UK exports, including whisky, down from 165% to 0% in Malaysia, and cars, reducing to 0% in Canada by 2022, 2 years earlier than through the UK-Canada trade deal. Rules of origin that allow content from any country within CPTPP to count as originating. For example, this would mean that cars made in the UK could use more Japanese originating car parts, such as batteries. Easier travel for business people between CPTPP countries, such as the potential for faster and cheaper visas. The other interesting thing to note is that the Australian Senator Eric Abetz has invited the European Union to join the CPTPP. But as Government Trade Advisor Shankar Singham is quoted as saying in The Express, "I think it would be fantastic to get the EU into the CPTPP, but they would not be able to join at the moment. With their approach on agriculture and standards, it is impossible for them to accede. This doesn't mean they can't change their approaches." But more importantly for Brussels is how would they be able to get the whole CPTPP under the jurisdiction of the European Court of Justice? But joking aside, if the EU did join the CPTPP, then their trading relationship with us would be on the loosest terms of those in the Brexit trade deal and those determined by the CPTPP. But if the UK is successful, and I have just about zero doubt that we will be successful, and then the US applies to join, how can the EU afford not to try and join as well? And there is also one more important angle to this, an angle that might explain why the rejoiners are needling Brexiteers over it. And that is, once the UK is a successful member of CPTPP, it will make it a lot harder, if not impossible, for the rejoiners to get us back inside their European Union. But that aside, this is exactly what a global UK should be doing, and it would be a very good geopolitical move too, given the China aspects. Anyway, if you want to hear more from me, please don't forget to subscribe and also press that little bell, or you won't get any notifications. And if you want to see more of me, buy a mug with my mug on it by following the link in the descriptions box below, and support me on Patreon or PayPal. So what do you think about the UK joining CPTPP? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching.